To prepare for a successful marriage, you have to know your identity. The first trait of identity I spoke about was being a daddy's princess, to know that you have a God who is a father, for whom you are a daughter, who consider you as his priority. You are privileged to feel like a princess, starting really working on your personality, on your identity as a princess, somebody who is valuable. Second point I would like to mention now is about being carefree. Carefree means that you have no worries, you are light-hearted, you feel light, you feel good, you don't show or you don't have heavy obligations. You see, most of the times when you have a good dad and you have a good relationship with your dad, this is exactly how you feel, because you know that dad is going to take care of everything. So you are carefree. The heavy duties are on his shoulders. The heavy duties are on his shoulders, not on yours. The problem is that we have been trained like men. We have been trained to support heavy duties, heavy obligations, to worry, to stress. How many women today are stressed? How many young girls are stressed? We are not built for that. Believe it or not, men can handle stress better than you. They really can. If you had the privilege to have a good dad who was supporting the family and supportive of you, you will see what they're able to handle. It doesn't mean that you don't have obligations, no, but I'm talking about what you can handle, what you can bear. That is the difference. This is the difference. There are obligations that you can handle. There are obligations that you can bear, that you can have on your shoulders, not the heavy ones. So it is very important to work on being carefree, on being light-hearted, on being cheerful. Go back to being cheerful. Go back to being happy, to work on your joy. Go back to work on not worrying so much. Drop some worries. There are some worries that you can drop. Believe it or not, but I pray that you believe it. There are some worries that you can drop. Sometimes they look like a mountain, but if you can do something about it, do what you can do. If you can have support, ask for support, ask for help. But if you can't, you can pray. You ask to God. As I said, God is your first provider. God is your first father. He cares for you. He really listens to your prayers. He listens and he also gives you, and he does. And he's powerful and he's wise. He knows what to do. So you can come to him and tell him, this I can't handle. So when you come in the place of prayer and you start leaving your worries in prayer, when you come and put in the hands of God your worries, you can now become relieved. You become relieved. You know that he's taking care of it. You know that he's going to give you instruction. He's going to show you the way. He's going to give you wisdom to fix the problem. So you don't have to worry so much. This is how you can, because some people are going to say, how can we be stress-free in that world? There are some people who are stress-free because they know how to rely on God. And this is what I said in the previous video. Being able to rely on God, to rely on your Heavenly Father, being able to let Him do the heavy duty, the heavy obligations. So work on being carefree. From today, you can start. You can go to him. You can start bringing to him every worry, everything you worry about. And sometimes you don't even know that you worry about something. That's why you can write them down. You can sit down. You can lay down some in bed and think, meditate. This is what meditation is about. When we are too busy, we don't have the time to even know what's going on in our mind. That's why you need to meditate. That's why we meditate. You need to make some quiet time so that you can hear your own thoughts. You can hear your worries. You can know, oh, I didn't know I had that in mind. I didn't know that this was there. And then you can work on that. What you can handle, you do it. What you can't, you bring it to God in prayer, and solution will appear. Ideas will come. Or sometimes you have to be patient. Then he's going to give you the faith. He's going to give you the peace to wait. Work on being carefree. Work on bringing to God all your worries. When you get married, there will be times of worry. There will be times of stress. How are you going to handle that? Are you going to pour everything on your husband, on your children, on yourself? That's why before getting married, working on your identity as a daughter of God, as a daddy's princess is very important. Working on your relationship with God, knowing that you can pray and he answers. Because if you have not experienced that yet, you will not be able to trust him. So you need to work on your relationship by bringing what worries you. Tell him about what your worries are and see how he answers, so that you build up your confidence, your trust in him. When you get in the marriage, when you become a wife, you will know how to handle problems. You will know that you have a dad who still cares for you. Your husband will be there, but he cannot handle all your worries. No, but he will be able to handle a lot of your worries with the help of God. But you also need to have that relationship with God where you can come and ask him and be answered and be reassured and be find calm. So it's very important for you to know how to go to your Father, to your Heavenly Father, and find back your cheerfulness. Even Jesus said, "Come to me, you who are weary." When you are weary and you are worried, he said, "Come to me, come and tell me about it. I will give you rest." To become a good bride, a good wife, you need to be rested. You need to be cheerful. You need to be a place where your husband can find rest and peace and joy. When he is with you, he needs to see that you're cheerful, you are light-hearted, you make him smile, you share that with him. But if you are heavy, you feel heavy, you're exhausted, it happens, but it's not your identity. This is what I mean. For some women, we're like that all the time. Heavy, tired, exhausted, stressed. No, this is not something that can bring joy, peace, and happiness to a man. He needs to have a wife who is peaceful, who is calm, who is rested, who is joyful, cheerful, who is light-hearted. He needs to be able to speak with you, have conversations with you, but he needs to find a woman who is cheerful, who knows how to put a smile on his face, even make him laugh. Because Men have a lot of responsibility. They have a lot of duties. So they need a wife that can relieve them from that stress, from that worries. You are a gift to him. You are going to become a gift to him. So it's important for him to see you and be happy just by the fact that he sees you. We are going to talk about that soon in the preparation. For the moment, we're talking about the mental preparation, the attitude, your identity, and we'll come hopefully to the rest of the preparation very soon. I hope this has helped you, and I will soon continue on this subject to how to prepare to a successful marriage. There is a lot of preparation needed. Some of us are already are not far, because everything I'm saying, they already practice it. They're already there. So for some of us, it might be very, very soon. We need to talk about how to identify the Prince Charming. You are daddy's princess. You need a prince. How to identify him. So I speak to you soon on the rest of the preparation. Love you. Take very good care of you. I send you blessings. Be a blessing around you. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.